This is Busdmachine version 2. Now, I know that there are a ton of videos out right now about BUSD version 2. It's because it literally released 2 days ago. I actually made a video on the first day of release because I got into it. I basically aped into it, not reading everything. But I didn't release the video because I want to make sure that I give you guys the best information possible. So I had to do a little bit more research before I brought it to you guys. I did that research. I joined the Telegram. I looked through stuff. I asked a bunch of questions. And now today I'm going to bring you guys the most information that I currently have. And this will be up to you to make this investment if you want to do that. So before we get into that, again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am just documenting my road to financial freedom and the bumps and bruises along the way. Please do your own research. And from that point forward, you can do what you want. All right. Also, there will be a referral link to this in the description below. You do not have to use a referral link. It's not like Drip. All right. You don't have to use it. If you do use it, it helps me out because if I have 5 or more referrals for this project, I get to be eligible for a airdrop of 100 BMT every 7 days if everything is eligible up here. I don't know if you being part of my team also gets you eligible. I just think that you also have to get 5 people under you. So again, you don't have to do it. It's completely up to you. But if you're going to invest and you like the content that I create to want to support the channel, you can use the link in the description. So in this video, I'm going to cover the white paper, instructions on how it works, as well as some strategies that I've learned by being in Telegram with other people who have done version 1. And before we get into that part, let's talk about version 1 and why there's a version 2. So essentially in version 1, this thing, it went really good for a lot of people. It got up to $2.06. This is constantly changing. But the issue that they ran into was this issue here where there's only 40,000 tokens can be sold per day. That's project wide, meaning if everyone is taking profit every single day, then that money gets, that those tokens get circulated right back into the system where they're staking and minting, and then they just keep taking profits. It's like bots using up this 40,000 tokens and no one else being able to cash out. That's why they created a version 2. Version 2 is out and it's supposed to have more implementations to fight that issue. But again, we won't know until we start getting that far ahead. It's only released 2 days ago. And as you can see, there are currently 2,358 users. On the last one, there was 8,328 users. So we're pretty much like new with this. And then you can see the circulation supply and the available supply. It's getting there, but it's not there yet. Probably by a month and a half, we should be seeing these same numbers in version 2. Let's go over the white paper real quick so that way we can talk about what's going on and how it works. Alright, so this is the introduction to Busdmachine. This is the original white paper for the first version. There's some differences that they didn't update, so I'm going to have to, walk you through those things. So first off, we're not going to even talk about the team stuff because, again, we don't know who the team is and the 25 projects that they were a part of, whether that's, whether those were successful or not. So let's talk about the contract address. Do not take the address from the white paper. This is the original Busdmachine token. We're on version 2. So to get version 2, you're going to have to go to the site, to Busdmachine, the website for this, and you'll tell it's between version 2 and version 1 where you see these guys in the back as opposed to like this room. So let's go here. We hit contract at the top. It takes us to this BSC scan. You hit copy up here for this contract. Let me close this out. And then you go to your wallet. You go to assets, scroll down, import token, paste, and then you'll be able to hit add. I can't because I already added it to my wallet. You can see that here for .bmt. You can see this BUSD This was the original token, so that's why it wasn't showing up for me earlier. So now we got that out the way. Let's go down to the simple instructions. I'm going to teach you guys all this stuff so we don't have to look at the instructions. But the key thing is, once you approve, you have to approve everything first before you can actually stake it or unstake it. Meaning you can actually just jump in here and then type in like $1, right? Just $1. It doesn't have to be 250 like the white paper is saying. Hit approve. Once you hit approve, it'll pop up in your MetaMask, and then you just hit confirm. I already did this already, so I don't have to do that. And you don't have to hit approve every time you stake or unstake. It's just the first time. Approve, and then that's it. Instead of looking over the white paper, let me just explain it in like the best way possible. So let's say I put in $100. The $100 is going to give me 2% back in the form of BMT. That means the available supply, which is out of this $1 million minus the circulating supply. Remember, circulating supply is what's in people's wallets and what's staked, meaning that's not available for other people. So that's in the circulation. So you have to subtract this from the total supply of 1 million, and then you have the available supply. The available supply is for minting and staking. It's for the rewards, basically. So you put in $100 or $1,000 or whatever you want. You get 2% back in the form of BMT. So now that you're getting the 2% back, the available supply is starting to drop because the 2 tokens that you're getting from the 2% goes into here. Let's say I claim this and then I put it into the staked amount. Now the staked amount is whatever I got from here, and now I'm getting 4% BMT back on this. So that's an even more decrease of the supply, available supply, because now they're giving me rewards for both minting and staking. So when this drops, it makes the price go up because the available supply is less, meaning supply and demand. There's not enough supply to meet the demand, so the price goes up. Now to get the price to go down, or to even make a profit out of this thing, you have to sell BMT, and when they sell it, they give you BUSD. That's the kicker. So that means when BUSD leaves, meaning you cash out, the total staked BUSD goes down. Like, well, not the total stake because that's in there, but the amount of BUSD in the project goes down, meaning the price goes down. But the supply increases on the available supply because now, let's say I just sold like 10,000 tokens back to the project. Well, this increases, meaning that's available now for more minting, more staking, and then more selling. So it's just this never-ending supply of like buy, sell. Stake, mint, sell, stake, mint, sell, and it just keeps going on and on until the amount of minting and staking eclipses what the available supply is. At that point, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, no one knows, because the other one didn't reach there until the bugs hit. So if it hits there, then there won't be any more gaining from this. It'll basically just be selling until like the project doesn't have any more liquidity in it. Again, just something to think about. So the history lesson here is Busdmachine version 1 was on fire. The price in daily TVL was growing like a Hulk. But what happened was they ran into a situation where minting tokens more quickly than they could sell them. Basically, they were giving tokens to the minting and staking than they can sell tokens. So they ran into that issue where 40,000 could only be sold per day, and they were hitting that limit off of like 3 or 4 wallets, or however many wallets. So what they did was they made version 2. They let version 1 keep running, so that way hopefully it can fix itself. But they made version 2. And now everything is adjustable. The minimum investment to stop the sneaky airdrop issue, meaning the minimum investment of a $100 BUSD stake, they can change that whenever they want, because people were just like claiming the airdrops like crazy. The second thing, the daily sell limit, to stop us from being able to sell quick enough, meaning they can change the daily sell limit to like from 40,000 to 30,000, 20,000, stuff like that. The APR, they can change that. They can change it from 4% to 6% or 2% or 1%. Like, they can scale it depending on the needs of the contract to keep it going long enough. And then they talk about the YouTube influencers, how they got 100 BMT and all that other stuff. And then the value of BMT will rise as more users invest BUSD. So then they basically tell you how it works and giving you all that information. And then here is how you would do the referral link, copy, blah, blah, blah. So you'll receive 3% from each level 1 referral deposits, 2% from level 2, 1% from each level 3. Note, you need to have at least 1 deposit to start receiving earnings, meaning you can't just create a wallet and then put a referral link there or whatever. You have to have a minimum deposit in order to get the referrals. So that's how that works. I don't really know how the levels work. To me, I just thought it would be like level 1 would be the first person that's under you. Level 2 would be the second person that's under me. But if this is like levels, meaning if you have somebody that is referred to you, then I get 2% from them. If they have somebody that's referred to them, then I get 1% from them. I guess I'm not sure because I don't have any referrals right now. If I do get referrals, then I'll update the video. So before I move on to strategy, if this is giving you any kind of value whatsoever, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate all the subs that I currently do have and all the comments that I've been getting. We're up to 144 subscribers right now. Thank you so much. I'm getting like 6 subscribers a day. It's like, it means all the world to me because you guys are also helping me with feedback and the information that you're giving me. And that's basically how I make better videos and judge what is really needed for you guys in the community. So again, thank you very much. Let's get into the investment part of like how I'm gonna do this strategy. So when I jumped into Telegram, there was a few things that came up and I was able to talk to this guy, KB. He was in version 1 until it crashed. And he's been helping me out with information as to how this thing works. So, you know what? I lied. Right before the strategy, we're going to get into one other thing because it's going to be key to the strategy. So once I got in here, I was thinking I was going to get 2% off of my $100. But what I didn't understand was the BUSD MT amount was like 0.78%, 0.78. So I was thinking, okay, in 24 hours, I would get like whatever $2 is divided by 78 cents, which is like 2.5 or something like that. So let me show you. So let's say there's $2. The current price of BMT is 0.78. I would get 2.56 per day. That's not necessarily true. That's not how it works. I thought that's how it works. I was like, well, how does anybody make a profit if it takes that damn long? So what I was told, the way this works is they treat like the BMT as a dollar amount. So even though it's under $1 now, they still treat the token like it's the dollar amount. So let's say with my $100, I get 2 tokens, not 2.5. Not 3.5. I get 2 tokens. And what I asked was, okay, well, what if the price of BMT goes to $500? You still get 2 tokens, no matter what, because it's based off of the 2% of $100. Not like the current price of BUSD. I mean, not the current price of BMT. So that's when he said that, you know, with $100 you can possibly make $2,000 to $3,000 back in profit by the time this thing shuts down. And it's for that reason. If it's a 1-to-1 ratio of percentage to the amount of money invested, then that's a lot of damn money. That's a lot of tokens. So that's the easiest way that I can explain it. Now, if anyone is in version 1 or has been in version 1 and it doesn't work like that, and it actually does work off of the 2%, meaning the value of 2% of my initial investment in BMT at the current price of BMT, if that's how it works, please let me know that in the description. I mean, in the comments. Like, that would help out a lot. But anyway, so he said that the best way that he would do it is every day, every 24 hours, and I'll show you here since I have a little bit here. I've already done this, but I had to restart the video. Every day you come here and you claim BMT from your mint. I'm gonna hit confirm, Once you claim this, it's going to go into your wallet, and you'll see that adjusted here as far as the wallet balance. You'll see it adjusted here once it's finished. Okay, that's finished. You can see that here. And then he said, then take that claimed amount and stake it. So I'm going to max stake 0.0449. And you'll see this adjust here from 2.12 to 2 something. All right, so it just adjusted. So now it's 2.17 BMT. So now I'm going to get 4% off of whatever BMT that I have in here. And 4%, see, I'm thinking that it's like, here, let me pull up the calculator real quick. I'm thinking that this staked amount is 4% off of the value of BMT, not necessarily the amount that's in here. So if BMT is 2.17, if that's the amount that I have, times 0.78 cents, I'm gonna get 4% of $1.69 per day. Again, I don't know if that's how it actually works, but either way, I'm gonna make 4% off of whatever BMT that I have in here. That is gonna increase my BMT. So he was saying, now every day, claim and harvest from both of these, and then reinvest in the staking part. So that way I can increase this, because again, this is giving me 4%. This is giving me the max payout of BMT. So claim, harvest, max, stake. Claim, harvest, max, stake. And what that will do is, he said what the goal is to increase the amount of BMT that I'm getting, like let's say to 100 BMT. So that way I'm getting 4 BMT tokens per day, instead of 2 BMT tokens. If I get 100 tokens, it's 4%. I'm getting 4 tokens. I harvest, and then I can sell for BUSD to start making money doing that, to recoup my investment, and then put it back into here if I want to. Now I also asked, I said, what if I harvest and then sell for BUSD and then go here and mint more BUSD? Mint more BMT using that BUSD. He said you can do that, but the issue is, again, you're not going to get this investment back. You're only going to get the percentage off of it. So this is good if you want to reinvest BUSD to increase the amount of tokens I'm getting here per day, which then I can put into here per day, and I can get to that 100 or 200 BMT token investment quicker. Because if I do it like this, it's going to take me 50 days to get 100 in here. If I do like 2 tokens per day, it's going to get, it's going to take 50 days to do that. But if I add another $100, it'll take me 25 days to do that. So the more BMT that I have here, the quicker I can get to a certain amount here, which then I can start taking profit, reinvesting, take profit, reinvest, take profit, reinvest. I hope that helped. Like if that doesn't make any sense, like let me know. And I'll just continue making update videos about this stuff. But again, that's how this machine works right now. I don't know if it's gonna fail, when it's gonna fail, how it's working. Like we'll just have to wait and see. But for right now, that's my current play. Again, reference link in the description below. You don't have to use it. You can if you want to. If you want to invest and support the channel as well, that's completely up to you. What I would like to do is, like, if I am able to get an airdrop, I would love to find a way to give back to you guys in some way, maybe like a competition or something like that, to where I can do airdrops directly to you, or just send you BMT, so that way you guys can like get started with this if you want to. But anyway, just let me know in the comments below how you feel about that. And I think I covered everything, but if I didn't, again, I'll make an update video on it. So until all are free, I hope you guys take care. Peace out, y'all.